Rushmore this morning, and it's the 4th of July.
Happy Independence Day.
Excited to be here. It's our first time. Hey, Will.
What?
Where's that mountain? Where's the faces?
Wait, you didn't tell me I was red, white, and blue.
Well, why do you think I said put the clothes I have laid out for you?
Oh.
You're not really white, but we're all red or blue or white or something.
Kind of white.
All right, we're going to go check this thing out.
I got more blue than red.
What is it, Charlie?
What's that?
It's a mountain with some faces on it. Yeah, you can see where they empty that off. Cool.
I can do that. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Your turn.
Charlie, say this.
Say how much wood.
I don't know. Doesn't match up.
How much wood?
What is this? Charlie, say.
Will, where are you
How
going?
much wood can a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood. No. It's not a woodchuck. It's a what?
Isn't it? Okay, Andrew, tell me from left to right who they are. Come here.
George Washington. Thomas Jefferson. Teddy, I think.
Teddy what?
No. Teddy something.
Teddy
I don't know.
Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt and Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
And Mom, look. George Washington was the first president.
Yeah, in a minute.
Teddy Roosevelt was the second president.
No, he was not. Thomas Jefferson was the what president?
Third.
Yep. What about Abraham Lincoln? What number?
16.
Okay, what about Teddy Roosevelt? What did he do that was so cool?
I don't know.
What are we doing on this trip? What are we seeing a lot of?
Rocks? No.
National parks
Oh yeah, he created the national parks.
system. Yeah, or he helped. It's cool. Who carved this? Owen, do you know who carved this? Bulgrim.
Lee.
Somebody's screaming.
Yeah. Oh, cool. All right, y'all want to go to this stairs before it gets too hot?
Have
Have you been on that?
Yes.
What about this? Have you seen this?
Yes. Yours. I just pressed L. I have no idea.
I think that's right.
Andrew, look. I'm going down. Look, Andrew,
I
it's
think
the arch.
that's
Andrew, it's down.
Park Ranger told me. There's the mountain. We're doing the presidential trail. Charlie's leading the way. Charlie, turn around. You're going to fall down. Yeah, you might.
I can tell pine needles are much sharper than they are.
Pinky.
We'll just post my pinky.
Carrie, out of those four, who's your favorite?
Jefferson's my least favorite.
Dad, I studied Jefferson.
Yeah, I know that. I'd probably go with Lincoln,
Cool.
Roosevelt, Washington, Jefferson.
I know a whole lot about Thomas Jefferson because I studied him for like 3 weeks.
I like this shade.
Lincoln first because he was instrumental in ending slavery. So that's awesome.
Charlie, this way.
Washington second because he made sure that we didn't have a king, we had a president instead of a king. And he was the general during the American Revolution, so that's cool. Roosevelt, just because he's awesome.
Charlie, this way.
He was an outdoorsman, hunter,
And Dad, don't forget, he started.
and he got shot. He finished a speech after he got shot. He said it's harder than that to stop a bull moose.
And then Washington. Or Jefferson.
Well, Jefferson was the main author of the Declaration of Independence, which is cool.
They're all good.
But he was also a slave owner
Can I go into the cave?
and a deist, and he hated the Bible.
Really?
He wrote his own Bible.
Did he really?
Yeah, it's called the Jefferson Bible.
Is that really?
Yeah. He omits all the stuff that Jesus did.
Huh.
All the
Will you
miracles.
hold Will?
I bet they stayed in this cave so they wouldn't get wet when it rained. What do you think?
Cave.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
I see a ton of
Did you see, Andrew? Just look at.
Is it cool? You see it with his nose.
Is that cool? Did you see George Washington?
What you doing, Charlie? You walking the trail? I don't know if this is really a trail. It's like a boardwalk. But that's nice sometimes, especially with the kids. You don't have to worry about them falling or running away or anything. Well, we made it this far.
Oh, there we go.
There's still about a quarter of the trail left. Come on, boys.
All right, we're gonna go to the sculptor's studio. The next stop on our tour, sculptor's studio. 0.2 miles, guys. We can do it. Come on, guys. Wow. Charlie and Andrew, come in here. Okay. So there's that. And then there's, I don't think you can see it. Name the first 4 presidents.
George Washington,
You can just say their last names.
Washington, Adams, Jefferson, and Madison.
Mm-hmm. All right, it is 10 o'clock and we're leaving Mount Rushmore. We got here a little before 8.
Yeah, it's like 7:45.
And got everything done and hiked the little trail and saw everything we wanted to, saw the video. We were very impressed. It was gorgeous and just amazing.
Well,
And it was the perfect thing to do for the 4th of July. Yeah, just a good couple hours. It was getting crowded and hot, but yeah, we got in and got out, and it's beautiful, and I'm glad we saw it. And now we're going to go to Wind Cave National Park.
It's only 16 miles away.
Yeah, so yeah, of course you wouldn't want to come to Rapid City with the sole purpose of just seeing Mount Rushmore, but there's just so much to do around here that you know, come here, see everything. We finally got to Wind Cave. It's now 11:30. It took about an hour and a half. We went slow though. It was a little farther than we thought at first, but that's okay. So we're trying to find a parking spot to take a tour of Wind Cave. Well, actually, just to go into the visitor center to see if we can take a tour. Are these people like? All right, we got into a tour of Wind Cave. They have a lot of tours every day, so it's not like Mammoth Cave where they will run out. I mean, they do sell out, but only like an hour in advance do they sell out. So we have almost an hour and about an hour and 25 minutes to kill. So Perry took the big boys in to get our stamp and our passport. I've got the little ones, and I made some sandwiches, and we're just gonna eat these and relax. We might go back out to where the prairie dogs are. They're so adorable. I cannot get enough of those things. And yeah, it's pretty crowded here, but I mean, it's a holiday, so
We
it's
are
probably
going
not.
on our tour.
Charlie, we're going on a bear hunt?
Yes.
It's a cave.
I wear my bicycle.
See the grass waving. Behind the grass, they see this hole. And it actually blew out Jesse's hat. So they got so excited, they went back to town, came back with all their friends. But this time, it sucked in Jesse's hat. And to this day, it has never been found. So for you junior rangers out there, if you see a hat, you let me know because that is Jesse's hat. Alright? Now, that's due to barometric pressure. When there's low pressure outside, out on the surface, the cave actually blows out air, but when there's high pressure outside on the surface, the cave sucks in air. So you guys want to see which way it's flowing right now? Yeah. Okay. And it's not blowing any air right now. So usually when it's not blowing any air right now, the pressure inside the cave and the atmospheric pressure is the same. There's no air blowing or no wind coming in. But earlier it was actually going in. Now unfortunately we will not be using that natural entrance right now because most of us cannot fit besides these kiddos right over here. We will be using a man-made entrance right over there, so if you guys can get your tickets out and I will be collecting them as you guys walk inside.
The Ops Kitchen actually
Feels much better than down here than it is up there. Feels like it's much better. Because up there I can hardly breathe.
It's a little more humid down here.
And I can breathe perfectly fine. Right underground.
Look at that rock fell.
What
See it?
rock's that?
Yeah.
These are two rocks right here. See?
Oh yeah, it's broken.
I can't see it. All right, so raise your hand if you guys.
Can we go back to the campus?
Yeah, we'll head that way. Hey, oh, and so you said you liked Wind Cave better than Mammoth Cave?
Yeah.
I think I did too.
Yeah, I
It was a
know.
little scarier, but or at first I was a little more intimidated.
Upstairs, or we're gonna go.
Yeah, let's just go up the stairs to the car.
At first I was like, what?
So yeah, it's really pretty. Isn't it cool, guys? We went in the cave on the other side of the visitor center, walked underneath all of this stuff, and then came out over there.
200 feet below the ground.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right, we just left Wind Cave. It was awesome. It costs for adults $12 for the tour. Oh, look, there's a buffalo. Okay, $12 for adults, $6 for kids. 0 to 5 is free. So it cost us $36, and I would say that it was worth it. It was a good tour. We had a good tour guide. The cave's different than Mammoth Cave that we just visited 2 weeks ago. So it was good. So I wish I could see all this. There's a buffalo roaming.
It's behind that car.
I'd
There
like
it
to
is.
get out and take a picture right here, but we probably can. Why don't do you want to? What is that one?
Okay.
Do y'all want to go check out fireworks later?
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
Here.
It's about 11.
11:05.
11:05. We just got back from the fireworks, and the kids are in bed, and everybody's tired. But it was a good day.
Started at 6 o'clock this morning.
So we're tired, but it was the best 4th of July I think we've had, at least for as a family. So I can't think of a better one.
No, we did the most for sure.
the most like Americana stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was your favorite part?
Probably Mount Rushmore, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Tomorrow's something new. I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably just we're gonna go to sleep. Bye. Good night. Happy 4th of July.